Hey friends, we're going to go over our application problem for today. We are on lesson 9 application problems. So that is page 187 in our math workbooks. So let's look at our problem. We're going to make sure we read it very carefully because today might be a little bit tricky. So we're going to make sure that we really pay close attention to what it's asking us. So it says Clark has 3 $10 bills and 6 $5 bills. He has 2 more $10 bills and 2 more $5 bills than Shannon. How much money does Shannon have? So the first thing that I want to figure out is what this problem is really asking me. So I'm going to really think closely and really think very hard about what this problem is asking me to solve. So right now I know how much money Clark has, and I know that he has more money than what Shannon has. But what I need to figure out is how much money does Shannon have. So in order for me to figure out how much money Shannon has, I think the first thing I need to do is figure out what this amount of money, those 3 $10 bills and 6 $5 bills that Clark has, is equal to. So if he has 3 $10 bills, right, I have my $10 bill, another $10 bill, and another $10 bill, and 6 $5 bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are all his dollar bills that he has, right? So in order for me to figure out how much this is worth, I have to count it and add up the values. So I know 10, 10, and 10, those 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I know that this gives me $30. And then I know that these $5 bills, I'm going to count them by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then this gives me 32. So I know if he has $30 with his $10 bills and $30 with his $5 bills, that equals $60 altogether, right? That 30 and 30 gives me $60. Okay, so now I know how much Clark has, but I know that he has 2 more $10 bills and 2 more $5 bills than Shannon. So if I want to think about how much Shannon has, right, I know that he has 2 more $10 bills than what she has. So that means if Clark has 2 more than her, that means she only has 1 $10 bill. And if he has 2 more $5 bills than her, if I take away those 2, that means she has 1, 2, 3, 4 $5 bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is going to help me figure out how much money Shannon has. So that means 10 plus 5, 10, 15, 20. And that equals $30. So I can figure this out by thinking about how much Clark has and how much more he has than Shannon to help figure out how much Shannon has. So another way I could also figure out this problem is by thinking about, right, figuring out my total amount that Clark has and then subtracting the amount more that he has than Shannon. So, right, we figured out that Clark had $60. This is what Clark has. And we know he also has 2 more $10 bills. So 2 more $10 bills would give me 10, 20, right? And then 2 more $5 bills, 5, 10. So 20 and 10 would give me 30. So I know that he has 30 more than what she has. So in order for me to figure it out, right, another way I could do it is by subtracting how much more he has than her. So 60 minus 30, 0 minus 0 is 0, 6 minus 3 is 3. So it gives me the same answer, that Clark has 30 more dollars than Shannon, so that means Shannon has $30. So on the back, I'm going to say Shannon has $30. And I don't need to include this part, but I'm going to just so that I know. And Clark has 30 more dollars than Shannon. Okay, so if you have this written and you make sure that you have your picture drawn, right, and we have our equation, you need to make sure that you have an equation to figure out how much money she has, then you are all done. Great job.